Hi there, welcome to the Lad Mix Farm channel. Today we'd like to look at why your young Hass avocado seedlings are actually drying. Many farmers are grappling with this challenge. You procure your seedlings but they end up drying and you're wondering why. One, it could be that your seedlings are diseased. You need to find out exactly or pay attention where you're sourcing your Hass avocado seedlings from. Avoid getting seedlings from the roadside nurseries. First of all, they don't have the mother garden where they are procuring the where they are actually acquiring the science from. Others may not have the mother garden but actually are serious enough to import the science from Kenya and elsewhere. So ensure you go to these established nurseries, certified nurseries. We have a number of them out there that support the Hass avocado establishment, and so they put in a lot of effort to acquire the proper science to graft on the, and get the Hass avocado. Secondly, you could be having seedlings that have poor quality potting soils. That's another major problem. These roadside nurseries or any other people that are trying to graft, if they don't use the right soil, it becomes a challenge. You find people using clay soil to pot for the Hass avocado seedlings. Others use soil but with stones. There is no way that seedling is going to grow and become a healthy plant. So you need to check properly the soil they have used before you actually procure these seedlings to avoid problems later on in your garden. Remember, you need value for money, and these seedlings are very expensive. Now, the other reason could be you're planting unhardened seedlings. Remember, there is a craze for Hass avocado planting, so everybody's going in for that. But as they do, there is a lot of demand for the seedlings than what this community out there can supply or the nurseries can supply. So you find that the nursery operators, if you don't go to the serious ones, they end up selling seedlings that are not hardened enough. As long as they have grafted the scion and they see that the seedling is coming out well, if you are not very careful, if you don't know how to tell a well-cured seedling, you'll end up making a mistake. You'd rather go with an agronomist or consult your district health personnel, agricultural personnel, to be able to go with and show you the healthy, Hass avocado seedlings for you to procure. Also, it could be that you're planting Hass avocado seedlings that still have the binding tape on. If that is the case, you should really avoid that. First, when you delay to remove the binding tape, there is a way it keeps on squeezing the stem of your Hass avocado and then entering in there. Meaning there is no way this tree is going to grow healthy. You have to ensure that you remove the grafting tape. But also, before you even procure, ensure that these grafting tapes are removed from wherever the nursery bed is. Because that process alone, you'll find that some seedlings don't make it for one reason or the other. So by bringing your seedlings, when they still have the binding tape or the grafting tape, be sure to lose some seedlings in the process of removing that tape from that seedling. So that's one of the reasons why you end up having your Hass avocado seedlings drying. Now, the other reason is if you are solely relying on natural rains to cater or to care for your Hass avocado seedling. Once you plant, yes, during the rains, it is very okay. But there are cases, you've seen cases where after planting, it can take like 3 weeks before it rains because of the climatic changes that are, with us these days. So you don't have to stubbornly wait for the rains if it's going to take 3 weeks and yet you've planted, even if you're in the rainy season. You'll have to make a decision to get some people and water, the young Hass avocado seedlings in the garden. When the rains resume, then you can, continue monitoring. Continue monitoring the moisture content in the soil and ensure that your Hass avocado is having sufficient water. Don't rely entirely on rain. That one can be quite a challenge if the rains keep on, delaying here and there. Adopting this Hass avocado, planting It's a wonderful tree to have. I would rather encourage at least every household, if you can, plant a tree or two. If you have a bigger piece of land, try to see how you can be able to plant more of these and be able to benefit from the green gold, movement that is sweeping across this nation. Thank you so much. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. We'll be bringing more of similar episodes about some of these value chains and be able to learn from one another. And if you're a regular on this platform, thank you so much. We are happy to be associated with you. Feel free to give us your comments and we can be able to, learn from one another. We are not all experts, but we are sharing experiences that we've been able to acquire over time. Thank you.